Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're back playing some Warframe. I've been gone a few days. Been sick with, I guess, a cold or the flu. I don't know what the hell it was. I know it probably wasn't a flu, just because I know flus are usually a lot more intense. It's on Saturday it's really started, and I had like a fever that I was building, and then also I started to get the chills a little bit. And it was temporary though. Like it had like spurts where it was like, oh, I would have the chills for maybe like a half an hour or something, and then I'll go back to normal for a little bit, but I still had the fever. So I don't know, it was all over the place, but the worst of it was definitely on the weekend. So just kind of working through it now. I got the sniffles with I got a bad headache and all that crap. The headache isn't too bad at the moment. That's why I figured I would stream for a little bit. If I don't last for 2 hours, then it is what it is. But I wanted to try to get some stuff done. I haven't played Warframe at all since then. I've been playing Helldivers too every day though. I'm not gonna lie, I've been playing a lot of Helldivers, but I have to have moments where I take a break and you know, just kind of chill, lay down. But yeah, let me jump in here and finish whatever daily stuff. And then I gotta do Archon Hunt and all that crap. Hey, what's up, Note? How you doing? Oh, what am I doing? I'm just gonna teleport over there. I guess we'll play some Citrine for a little bit. I haven't really played her too much. Kill 40 enemies with Warframe abilities. Hey. Why can't they be this easy all the time? Very self-explanatory. Dragogun, how you doing? Situation critical. Yeah, I use Sight every day. He's actually my main. He's a great guy. I'm actually taking a break from Sight because I literally play him every single day. So you're watching the one time I decided to play somebody else for a change, especially Citrine. I don't play Citrine. Why did I get a black screen? What the hell happened? What the fuck happened? What the hell was that? What did we even fail? There's nothing to fail. It's a survival mission. What's up, Matt? Blank. Was wondering what's the best way to get Prime sure-footed? I'm sorry I laughed, but the only way to get that thing is if you play for 300 or 400 days straight. I think that's the only way to get it initially. So prepare to play for 400 days straight, or at least log in for 400 days. And there's no way to trade that thing, so you can't buy it off of somebody. So you're basically just shit out of luck until you get it. 400 days. It's one of those veteran type things.
So, breathing a little easier?
Remember Arcades? How you doing? Hey, Suka, what's going on? And Nestor. What again? What's happening here? Seriously, what's happening here? Why are we failing the mission? Like, what does anybody know what's happening? I've been sick the past few days. That's why I haven't streamed at all. I had, I don't know what the hell I had, but it wasn't fun. All right, whatever. Let's go in solo and see what happens, because that's weird as hell that we're failing the mission and we didn't run out of life support, so it doesn't make any sense. Is ranking up weapons with Forma as a new player worth it? You don't rank up weapons with Forma, so I'm just gonna get that out of the way. The only way to rank up weapons is when you level it up for the first time initially. So that means when you get a brand new weapon that you just crafted and you get it from level 1 to 30, that's the mastery rank you just achieved on that weapon. Now you got to move on to the next weapon and just keep repeating that process. So it's about crafting new weapons, getting it to 30. Craft another one, get that one to 30. Craft another one, get that one to 30. So Forma doesn't give you more XP. All you're doing is just working on the weapon for your own personal builds, and that's it. That's what Forma is for, period. So the same thing goes with Warframes as well. So when you get a regular Warframe, let's say, like, for example, you get Banshee, and then after that, if you wanted to get like the Prime version of that, those are two different separate masteries, by the way. So you can level up the regular one, get it to 30, and then leave it alone. And then you get the Prime version of it, level that to 30, and then you're done. So, yeah. So it's all about leveling something brand new. Same thing goes with the Sentinels. Like, you get the carrier, you get the dogs and the cats and the birds and the bees and all that. If you get all those things, you collect them, you level up to the highest level possible, and then you move on. So that's it. The same thing actually goes with Tenet, Kuva, and Necromex, which those work a little bit differently because you can get those weapons to level 40. So you could technically get them from level 1 to 30 and then just park them and don't put Forma on them. But that's the only case where if you added Forma, you'll be progressively leveling it to level 40, because you need to put like 5 Forma on those items on the Necromex and the Tenet weapons and all that stuff. You have to put like 5 or 6 Forma or something, and once you do that, you can level it up to 40, which gives you 1,000 more XP for that little gap. But you could still technically get XP from 1 to 30. So that's what I did to get to MR30 when I was desperate. I started unlocking a lot of Tenet and Kuva weapons and getting it to 1 to 30 and then just deleting it because I didn't care about it. But it's entirely up to you if you want to keep them and level them and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, that's what I did to get to MR30. But yeah, anyway, that's the whole breakdown. Might as well make that a clip. Let me, that was too much detail. I feel like there's going to be like a 20-minute long video right there. Yeah, so resetting it is useless. Zilog Prime, I haven't really bothered with it. Can you show me a Excalibur Umbra build? Go to my Overframe, link in the bio. What happens at MR30? You, I don't know, mentally retire from the game and then you just decide you don't want to play anymore. That's what happened to me. I hit MR30 and I was like, I'm done. Hats off. GG. I'm just gonna walk out the door and that's it. That's what happened to me at MR30. But you know what you get from MR30 is you get the ability to give people blessings in the relays. So there's that part. I personally have only give blessings like 3 times ever since I became MR30, and that was like a year ago. So I'm sorry for not contributing, but I don't really care about it that much. And when I do log in, you know, I don't even care about the blessing anyway. Like, I really don't. Like, I only got to MR30 just to stop all the people from talking shit in my comments all the time saying that, oh, you're not MR30 yet, you're a noob. So I just wanted to shut them up. So that was the only reason. I probably, like, if I wasn't a streamer, I would have stood at MR20 for the rest of my life. Like, seriously, I would have never ranked up past MR20 because there's really no reason to do it other than just to have something to do, I guess. Like, that's all it is. You've been MR21 for almost a year. Shit, I was MR21 for about 7 years, 8 years. 8 years, yeah. 8 years I was MR21. And it wasn't until like I was running out of shit to do in Warframe that I decided, all right, I guess I'll get to MR30. Might as well. What primary am I using? I'm using the Tenet Cycron. It's a secondary, but that is my primary weapon. Oh, oops. The wrong way. Does Kalervo's one affect Atlas's punches? Yes, it gives you red crits, yeah. Only weapons that go to 40 need to Forma to level them up to max. Yeah, because basically the Tenet weapons and all that stuff that go to 40, you get an extra 1,000 XP. Typically, you get 3,000 XP for getting it from 1 to 30. So you get an extra 1,000 for getting it to 40. So there's that part. It's not super necessary, honestly, unless you're trying to get to legendary ranks. If you're trying to do that, then yeah, it would be a good idea to get those Tenet and Kuva weapons to 40. Every little bit counts for that.
Spore contamination is getting out of hand. Start holding your breath.
Alright, I gotta go hit this over here. Running out of time. Climb. Wait, did I go the wrong way? Ah, shit.
You got 30 seconds to pull through or I'm pulling you out. Ain't that like a shot of adrenaline?
See, this is why Ivara's arrow is so good on Citrine. You see how I could just stand in the mobs and not really care? Normally, Citrine is made out of toilet paper. Like, she'll die from the smallest whiff of anything. So, that's why I usually don't like playing Citrine, is because she's so squishy. But with this build, I can do this all day. As long as I'm, you know, watching for any bullshit poisons or something. I gotta be careful with that, of course. And this bullshit that's happening right now. Right in front of our eyes. Ah, I gotta go, I'm running out of life support again. These things don't really drop life support enough. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm dead. 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 Woo! I should have went invisible first. I got so lucky there. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here.
Like this. See? My ass is out here on the line too. Marking extraction.
Okay, where's the exit, please?
Only if you need it.
This is why I don't like playing Citrine on stream, because she requires too much of my focus to make sure I don't die, and I'm not paying attention to chat. And I like to be able to communicate with you guys, but I can't do that when I'm playing a squishy frame like Citrine. That's why I usually stick to my tried and true ones, where I can actually chill with you guys and chat and also play at the same time. Oh man, this maze. Where's the exit? Am I going the right way or what? I don't even know if I'm going the right way anymore. I think it's this way, but I don't even know. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This looks familiar. Here we go. Okay. Damn. Where do you farm Ivara? I don't remember. I know it's a spy mission, I thought, but I don't remember. I would say Google it. Google is your friend. You have God's Prime. And no, I don't think I have any tradable God's Primes. I got Rhino on my second frame, but he's kind of hard to use at the start. Any tips? I forget what's important for him. We could play a little bit of him. I don't remember what's important. I don't know if it's duration or if it's strength. I think it was strength, I thought, but I haven't played him in so long. My build is a little different than most people, though. I win efficiency with range. So this one's like a very middle ground build. Strength at 55% or 155. I always call it 55 because anything over 100 is like basically normal. Anything that goes negative is negative, you know? So the big thing that I love about Rhino is this augment right here, the iron shrapnel. This lets you refresh the 2. So that way, when it starts breaking, I just turn it off and put it back on. And it's nice because it also is good CC, and at the same time, you can set it and use it for certain situations that you feel like will be important. Like when you're getting your ass beat, like if something is shooting the hell out of you, you press the 2 to turn it on, and as you're getting shot during the time where your health bar is gray, that's when you're building up your overguard. So you'll end up building like 100,000 overguard like in a second in that case, especially when you build for more strength. My strength is really low, so I can't build that high, but still, it's nice. So let's jump into a mission. I'll show you a little bit of him. No, it's not an iron skin build. No, this is different. Link in the bio to my build if you want to check it out. You want to look at it. This is very different. It's not the typical Rhino build. I try to make them more for CC and so like a support type thing. So you're a new player with enough to get another Warframe. If I was gonna recommend a frame for a new player, who would I recommend? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't even know who I would recommend, because you know what it is with Warframes in this game? This game is it's very personal preference at the end of the day. I could give you a recommendation. I could tell you Calervo, but then you could go and play Calervo and go, oh, this, I don't like this frame because I don't like the way he plays, or I don't like melee too much, so I'm not really taking advantage of his abilities. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I have to know what type of person are you, like, because your Warframe really represents you at the end of the day. It's kind of like cars. You know, I could tell you that the Honda Civic is the best car on earth because it gets the best gas mileage and blah, 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 blah. But you may want a Lamborghini that is a gas guzzler but goes fast as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what you like. So that's why it's hard for me to recommend Warframes, because they work in a very similar way, like to cars. Like, you have to have a personal preference for it. There is no best one. There is no worst one. Like, there only is an opinion. And you have to play them in order to have an opinion, right? And that's why I recommend going to the Deviri and testing them out in the circuit. Like, just do the Deviri. It doesn't even have to be the circuit. It has to be just playing the Deviri is going to give you a chance at testing Warframes you haven't played. So, yeah. That's it. No, I'm not playing Marvel Rivals. That's not my type of game at all. I don't like those games too much. You love how I always compare cars to frames. Needs to get good mods. You trying to get good mods? Well, if you're trying to get mods, I would say your best bet to start is get corrupted mods from Demos. So you have to go to what's that place called? Oh, I gotta change this build already. I forgot to get rid of this ability. I didn't really care about this. I put a what's her face's blades on him just to test it out. I was curious about it. Like, it kind of works, but I don't know. It's weird. Oh, let me shut this thing off real quick. But you see how I have 10,000 overguard right now, like, and I don't even have a strength build at all. Like, this build is not for strength whatsoever. What the hell? That was awkward. Destiny has too much paywalls. Yeah, that's the main thing I didn't like about it either. Also, I didn't like that it was deleting content. That's like a big no-no for me. I don't like that at all. Let me, where's the... Trying to find these thingamajiggies so I don't lose life support.
Bringing it a little close, no?
There we go. Where's the thingamajiggy for this? Oh, it's right there. How the hell? They put it underneath. I've never seen that before. Yeah, I'm trying. Okay, there we go. These survivals are kind of annoying because of this whole mechanic of like having to break the spores off. There we go. All right, we're back in business. Trying to kill this thing. This thing is like invincible.
See? My ass is out here on the line too.
There we go. Finally killed his ass. Thought I was never gonna kill him. There we go. Much better. What's the build? Link is in the bio. And I walk off a cliff. Twice. Nice. Link is in the bio to my build. This is not the typical Rhino build. The typical Rhino build are the people that like to build up 1 million overguard or whatever. They sacrifice everything for strength. I don't like those builds. I like builds that complement all his abilities. So I went with a build that was very balanced with the statistics. So I gave him as much as I could in between. The duration is his lowest thing, honestly, but it's actually, the durations are not that bad on Rhino in general, so it's not a whole, it's not like too terrible. Like 36 seconds on his roar is not bad, honestly. And then on Ureli's ability, I got 55 seconds. Well, it's not terrible. I kind of like, I like Ureli's ability, especially if you plan on going melee with him. It actually makes it more fun. Where's the exit?
60 seconds to critical. Activate a scrubber, set off some spore X, or get the hell out of there.
Exit is this way.
Situation critical.
Oh, I went the wrong way. This is Rhino.
Contamination is total.
What's a good stat stick? I don't have Incarnon for Magastar or Ceramic. I don't know at that point. Like I've only gotten into stat sticks when I got the Incarnons for Magastar. So I have no idea. I would go on Google and just research. You'll probably end up running into a bunch of Reddit posts of people, you know, giving their opinions on stuff. I would just go with that. I actually didn't even know anything about stat sticks until some of the guys in chat came out of nowhere and was like, hey, you know, you can do more damage if you use the stat stick. And I'm like, what the fuck's a stat stick? And then they explained it to me. You know, like basically my, you know, chat ends up being my Google sometimes. So yeah. Do another one. One more. What's a stat stick? It's basically a melee weapon that you pour as much stats as you can on. So the objective is to pour as much elements as you can, as much crit chance as you can, as much crit damage as you can, just to get the most out of it. Basically, it's not meant to be your main weapon. It's just meant to boost the statistics of whatever your Warframe is capable of doing. Like, for example, Cora takes advantage of a stat stick with her first ability with the whip that she does. That whip scales off of melee damage, or your melee weapon, I should say. So the stat stick is the melee weapon that has all this crit chance, crit damage, all these statuses on it, right? You have like 3 different statuses, whatever, 4, 5, 6 statuses, and you're gonna do all that with your whip. So every time you go with the whip, it's gonna do all those statuses, and it's gonna do the high crit chance and crit damage. That's why you see Cora's doing these red crits all over the place of millions of damage, is because of the stat stick. So that's the whole thing. It's very complicated, that whole thing. That's why I recommend you do your research on it. There's a lot of stat sticks. The one that I got into was the Magistar in Karnan. That was the main one, and that's the only one I use. But there's a lot of options. Fantastic. How you doing? Can you explain Rhino's abilities to me? Yeah, sure. I don't have his first ability, but it ends up being the bike. That's funny. Let me actually get off the bike first. There we go. All right, so his abilities. The first ability I subsumed, which is Ureli's ability, but ignore that for now. His first ability is this thing where he rushes through the mobs, and that ability is basically like it's just a quick way to not only get around, but you can also use it to like knock back a bunch of enemies. And that there is also an augment that helps you scale the amount of armor that you get out of each hit that you hit with the enemies. Like each enemy that you hit with the one, it ends up scaling a bunch of armor from it. So that's something that a lot of Rhino builds typically do, is they take advantage of that. The second ability is his Iron Skin, which is definitely his bread and butter of his whole entire set. This makes him invincible. So with the 2, what you're doing is you're pressing it to turn it on. When you see him go, you'll see his health bar go gray. During that time, you'll be scaling overguard. So every time enemies are shooting at you or you're taking a lot of damage during that time, you'll end up scaling all that into overguard. So let's say, for example, if you have a very high strength build, then you could scale up millions of overguard with that, especially when you're scaling it with the 1, which is your your ability to scale up your armor, because it scales with armor and it also scales with your strength. So that's why people have like millions upon millions of overguard with that. If you do a strength build like that, they're very niche builds. You have to look it up on Overframe or go on YouTube to search those. I don't have that build. That's not what I'm running. So yeah, anyway, but that's what it does. The 3, this boosts your damage capabilities. So this is for your abilities, and it also boosts the damage of your weapons. The cool thing about this is that it also is a group ability, so this gives it to everybody on the team. So let's say if you're giving 100% damage increase, that's overall for everybody, so they're all enjoying that extra damage. So it's nice. And then the 4 is really nice crowd control. So this is just that stomp. Everything gets set into the matrix in the air, and you can have your way with them, and that's pretty much it. But that's his abilities. I'm not gonna explain the augments or anything, because that's where things get a little bit complicated with the different nuances of what happens in between there. But yeah, anyway, that's the basics of them. What do you think of replacing skill 1 with Kalervo's skill? Go for it. Why not? You want to get red crit melee? Go for it. Sibo, how you doing? How much does Mesa sell for? I don't know. Google it. Go on the Warframe market.
Deal with that scrubber buildup. Stat.
Might as well go melee with him. I forgot how easy it is to play Rhino, man. He's actually a badass. Oh my god, what am I getting pushed by? Yeah. Oh yeah. Damn. Yeah, no, there's nothing here.
Hey, I need 20 cc's of fix your damn shit.
This thing don't want to die, man. There we go. I wasted my freaking combo multiplier. Oh well. Does Atlas punch scale off a melee? Yes, it does. And then he also uses a stat stick with his punch. So if you get a nice melee weapon for him, he does easily millions and millions of damage with his punches.
Spore contamination is getting out of hand. Start holding your breath. Ain't that like a shot of adrenaline?
Damn, this thing keeps pushing me like crazy. Is the war worth using as your main melee? Yeah, if you're a new player. In endgame, I've never seen somebody use the war, but it's entirely up to you, honestly.
Like this. See? My ass is out here on the line too.
Personally, my favorite weapon when I was growing up as a baby Tenno, I was using the Sendo Prime a lot. That and the Galantine Prime, those were my favorite. I just love big giant swords, you know, with the spin attack that it does is fucking awesome. Like, it's so satisfying. So that's why I love those weapons. Oh, I gotta kill enemies with Warframe abilities. I didn't realize what my objective was. What if I'm playing a Warframe that doesn't kill things with its abilities? Like, how does that work?
Hit this mission's minimum threshold. But you didn't come down here to do
Okay, there we go. Now I can exit. Oh, the Jetka tag? Yeah, I love that one too. I used to have a lot of fun with that one. I forgot all about that. Hey, what's up, Owen? Hell scrubbers? I forgot I could chat with Rhino. I don't have to worry about dying at all. Nice, I got 65,000 overguard. Fuck yeah. Dude, this is not even a strength build. Look at that, 1.9 million. I got 1.9 million overguard from that Jade Eximus. That's what I'm saying. Like, you could just sit. You could sit in the danger. You see, like this? I got 1.8 million overguard. That's fucking crazy. Oh, it's breaking my overguard now. What's the Cycron build? Link is in the bio to it. It's on my overframe. So this is how you play Rhino. You see, you turn off your iron skin and you turn it back on right as you're taking damage. You see, like this, and it will absorb all the damage. See, I have 1.4 million overguard right now. So, actually, maybe I'm doing my math wrong. Is that 100,000? No, that's 1.4 million. Yeah.
Contamination is total. There's no
So that's why I love that augment mod for the ability to turn it off and turn it on whenever I want for the iron skin. That way I can, you know, refresh it whenever I want to. I don't have to wait for it to break. I'll still gain my overguard anyway, so it's not a big deal. Especially if you wait for a Jade Eximus to start shooting at you. It makes it even better. Oh, my carrier died. Poor thing. Put it back on. See, let them slap me all they want. Rhino is invincible as long as you're running Iron Skin. Can you explain how the Citrine build works? Yeah, I can try to do that. I actually have to make a build video for her too. I'm probably not gonna do it right now though, to be honest. But I can explain how her abilities work. All right, let's get out of here. What arcanes? I'm just running the same bullshit I run on every single build, pretty much. What's it called? Shit, I already forgot the name. I'll find it in a second. I already forgot. It's always the same crap I use every time. Multi-efficiency, that's what I meant. Multi-augmented and multi-efficiency. That's it. That's the one for duration, and then the multi-augmented is for the strength. And then look at my Archon shards are just armor. So I did the armor so I could have a little bit extra overguard when I use my 2. That's all it's for. But you don't even have to do what I did. You could seriously just put a bunch of duration if you want, or whatever you feel like is the shortcoming of your build. Let me see. Let's get out of here. Would you suggest using Archon shards to raise the armor on Frost, increase overguard build? You can't increase overguard with armor on him. That only works on Rhino. That's like a special thing Rhino does. So if you want to raise the overguard on your frost, you need more strength. You just need to do as much strength as possible. Let me see. What are we doing now? All right. You wanted an explanation for what's her face, Citrine. I'll explain real quick. Citrine. Her abilities real quick. The Fracture Blast. This thing is nice because basically what it does is when you hit an enemy with it, you're giving yourself a chance for health orbs and energy orbs to drop. In this case, it all depends on the strength in your build, but you see how health orbs drop at a 99% chance, pretty much guaranteed, and then the energy orbs drop at a 39% chance. So as long as you're doing that to a bunch of enemies in your area, you'll be able to get your energy back. And that's why I didn't go with an energy efficiency build on my Citrine, because she doesn't need it once she gets the ball rolling. When you first initially get into a mission, it's kind of rough sometimes, so that's why it's good to like pop one of those like energy booster things so that you can just get your energy up real quick and then start rolling, or maybe even use Zenuric to kind of help yourself out a little bit. But yeah, once you get the ball rolling, you got unlimited energy right there. Then the second ability is her resistance. So this one scales also with the kills and assists that you get, but you get damage reduction. In this case, in this build that I have, 79%, and then it goes up to as high as 95% reduction in damage, and this is given to your entire team. So everybody is a god basically, just because of running the two. And as you're getting kills, it's just going to keep sustaining that so that it stays as high as possible with the damage reduction. And it also works with assist, which is great. So you don't have to be the killer of the group in order to benefit from this. The 3 is really amazing because this is where you put the 3 out. It's this little crystal ball, and that crystal ball amplifies statuses from everybody on the team. So let's say, for example, if somebody is shooting a gun that does heat damage, it's gonna double the chance of that heat damage. So it's gonna basically double and triple that damage over and over. So it just spits it back at the enemies, and it spits it at everybody in the whole area. So it's like an AoE nuke of statuses. And this is scaling off of everybody in the team that's within that radius of that gem. So if I'm shooting at things, and this also works with the 1, by the way. So you see how this one does slash and puncture damage. If I went and I started using my 1, it's going to slash everything in the whole area, and it's going to start doing that. On top of my teammates, if they start shooting their heat and their corrosive and whatever the hell they're doing, it's going to double that stuff all over the place. Which corrosive I don't think is included in this, but it's all the basic status things like toxic and cold and blah blah blah. But anyway, that's what it does. So it's a monstrous ability. And then her 4 is her crowd control slash. It also gives you 300% critical chance. So you see those little crystals that form on their shoulder and on their leg and their arm and whatever. If you shoot at the crystal, that's going to give you red crits automatically with whatever weapon you're using. So that's super high crit chance for you and your entire team, because your teammates can take advantage of this too. And also excellent CC. So this is the main reason why she was god tier on my tier list video, because look how much of a supportive Warframe she is. She is giving health and energy orbs to everyone. She's giving invulnerability with the 2. She's giving everybody double statuses. She's giving everybody red crits. You know, like everybody's getting everything. You know what I mean? Like, she is the ultimate support in this game. Not to mention that when the 2 is running, you're also like healing over time. I think that's her passive, actually. Yeah, it's her passive that she regenerates health over time. So like, she's ridiculous. She's absolutely ridiculous. So I highly recommend getting Citrine whenever you can. She's a hard grind, but she's super worth it. She's very, very good. Super duper duper. She's a good girl. What's the best ad clear frame? Probably Siren. Siren is really good at clearing ads. And she could also clear, you know, Xmas and all that shit too, but she's good at clearing a lot. And then also Mesa's really good too. And who else? Mirage is also very good at clearing a lot of crap. Geyer. You got a lot of frames. There's so many frames that are doing crazy nuking in this game now. I haven't played Mesa in a while. Let's play a little bit of her. Oh, we got a spy mission for the Archon hunt. Let's just jump into a quick mission. I could show you a little bit of her in action. Thoughts on Mesa for endgame, Steel Path, Kuva? I don't have to give you my thoughts. I'm just going to show you what she's like. This is Steel Path right now. There it is. So I hope you enjoyed this gameplay session. We just end it right there. Hold up. I gotta get warmed up first. Hold on. I'm not trying to die yet. There we go. And that it? This guy doesn't want to die. Everything else is dying though. And this is Mesa. That's it. This is it. I could just stay holding this area all day if I wanted to. Just gotta be careful not to get myself killed. That's it. See right there, if me getting slapped is not good, so let me back off. Ooh, nah, I don't like that those necromechs, man, they could one-shot your ass. Running out of energy so much. Son of a bitch. I need a life support real bad. I don't know if I'm gonna survive this. I wasn't paying attention to the life support. Oh no, don't kill me, please. Okay. Okay. Alright, back in business. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. No! With this bullshit. No, 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 no. Come on. Cheap ass motherfucker. That was cheap as shit. All right, that was it.
Tick tock. Time and oxygen are running out.
MSK, how you doing? Hey Stevie, glad you like the Warframe videos. What MR? Am I? I'm MR 30. Any abilities you recommend for subsume? Currently running Nourish Hunter 1. I'm running Eclipse on mine from Mirage. I like that because you have two options with it now. You have the resistance to damage, so you can at least make her not so squishy if you felt like you needed it, and then you can also boost your damage. So that's why I like it. Eclipse is really good.
One must make the best of things.
Is Nourish better than Roar? Those are two very different abilities. Nourish is not for boosting damage. That's only for sustaining your energy, because you get more energy back from energy orbs and from Zenuric and things like that. And also you're kind of spreading viral here and there when they shoot at you. Roar is outright boosting your damage. So that's for your abilities, your weapons, and for your entire team. So it's a completely different ability. So it's kind of a either or. Like, which one do you think you need more? Do you need energy or do you need more damage? Which one is the one you want? Let me I'm gonna do another match, but I think I'm gonna take a break soon because I'm really not feeling too well. I've been sick for the past, like, I don't know, week now, so that's why I haven't been streaming at all. So I just want to have some time to kind of relax. Let me, what are we gonna play? I just want to play somebody chill. Play some Anaros. Actually, let me put his build. You got sick too, Disco? Yo, like I'm pretty sure that everybody got sick with something, but I work at a hospital, so it's even worse there because every single one of my coworkers are sick, and then my boss just got sick today, so that he walked in. The first thing, you know what's the tall tale sign of somebody being sick in the hospital is when they're wearing a mask. So we're there at the huddle, and you know everybody's there getting ready for them to explain the day or whatever, and my boss walks in with a mask on. We all look at him like, oh shit, like it's just like stay away from him, you know, like, oh god. So he ended up getting the same crap. Yeah, we're all getting fucked up. I'm glad I'm at the end of it. My girlfriend got sick first, and she's the one that kind of spreaded it around. So it started with her. I try not to say it too loud because the poor thing is really, really sad that she got me and my grandmother sick, but it is what it is. I'm not mad about it. It was gonna happen eventually, honestly. Damn, I have like no energy. I forget that I wanted to put Tennokai on this weapon. I keep falling asleep on that, so I think I'll try to do that maybe tomorrow. Trying to find the rest of these enemies. Like, where the hell are they hiding? Whoa, what the hell? Holy shit. Where the hell is he? Oh, I'm dead. I'm not gonna make it in time. Damn, that laser beam on those Oricans are crazy. There he goes. He's doing it again. Bastard. Tennokai is random heavy attacks. What Tennokai is that it allows you to use a heavy attack without any cost to your melee combo multiplier. Sorry for that. So that means when I press the melee, when it pops up and tells you that you can do your heavy attack, it will let me pop my Incarnon without having to waste it. You know what I mean? That's basically what it is. Say like right now, I should be able to pop my Incarnon so that I can get more damage out of my weapon. But I don't. Sometimes I don't want to do that because I don't want to sacrifice my 12 times. You know what I mean? That's basically what it is. Like right now, boom. See, I sacrificed like all of my combo multiplier right there doing that. So the Tennokai makes it so that you don't waste it, and that's why I like the Tennokai. The hell are these enemies? Oh, there they are. What weapon is that? Melee. It's the Magistar. Magistar with the Incarnon running on it. This build that I have for the Magistar is my stat stick. So the only reason why I use it is because it's pretty to see red crits. That's the only reason why. It's not my best weapon. My best weapon is definitely the dual Icar Incarnon. But the dual Icar Incarnon doesn't do red crits. So I know you guys love your red crits and you prefer to see anything that's in red, but in true honesty, the damage on this is not very good. It's red though, and I think that's all that counts. I feel like for a lot of people, that's all they care about is like, oh, it's red, that means it's good. But that's not the case. Not in every single aspect. I don't like how scattered these mobs are. How are you constant red crit? Because my combo multiplier scales the crit chance. My character is glitched. Why? What's this weird glitch of the character running forward by itself? Is that new? I've never had this problem before, but I don't know, it just kind of randomly started happening. Yo, this fucking thing doesn't want to die. There we go. Shit. I need to kill a few more. Here we go. Nothing? Tenno Scooms. Alright, one more kill. Here we go. Bastard. I was trying to get a finisher on him, but I don't know why it wouldn't give it to me. Oh, free kill coming in. Come over here. Stop running. Look, he's running from me. I'm not running from him. Bastard. I've been playing for 11 years. I don't know what it is. What is Titania better than Goss for clearing rooms? I don't know what your definition of better means. Like, is it because of faster? Like, I don't know what you mean by better. Because Goss, like, Titania by herself without the Goss like Hemliff, and you're just working with her regular abilities, I feel like she's kind of slow, to be honest, because it's all about everything being in your line of sight. With Goss, you could literally clear an entire room without even looking at them, because you just stay there just blowing everything up, just with the heat and the cold. Just do that and you'll blow everything up. So I feel like it depends on what you want out of your play style. Like, if you just love to see a room explode and you move on to the next room, then Goss is your guy. If you just want to stay as a butterfly all day shooting at stuff, then I guess Titania is your girl. So it's goes back to preference. I've been playing lots of other games, yes. And no, I haven't played Warframe for 11 years. Like, the entire 11 years. I've just been around for 11 years. So that means taking lots of breaks. That's the only way I've been able to sustain playing this game for that long. I can't imagine anybody on Earth playing one game for all those years, except for the weirdos that play Minecraft and Fortnite. But yeah, those are the only ones. I haven't really seen too many people that talk about that as far as Warframe players. I mean, I'm sure there are, but they have to have some kind of variety in their life. You see a lot of people running Titania, but I prefer Goss. I don't really see Titanias like that. You're seeing a lot of Titanias? Yes, I have a Goss build that I uploaded a year ago, so you can check that out. It's on my YouTube channel. On TikTok, it's in the builds playlist. Oh, actually, no, I never uploaded it on there. It was actually the first build that I made on my YouTube channel when I got back into Warframe again. So it's an old video, but it's still a relevant build. I haven't touched the build at all since I made that. and it's still great. My thoughts on Frost: he's easily one of the best frames in the game. Easily. I mentioned this in my tier list video, so if you haven't checked that out, link is in the bio to that. But Frost is god tier, easy, best frame in the game, no problem. Because massive CC, massive damage, massive support, like he's literally everything. Everything that you would want in this game. So he's ultimate. He's right next to Citrine with ultimateness. My best Riven? I don't really have too many Rivens at all. Like I just recently started getting into collecting Rivens, but probably my best one is my Tinted Cycron one. And it's not even that good. I don't think it is, but I can show you it real quick. This one is 100%, 108 multi-shot, 58% fire rate, and then this 29 recoil, which is kind of whack. Like I could probably even re-roll that, but yeah, that's my best one. So that shouldn't say a whole lot, honestly, about my Rivens. The one that I built the most was definitely on my Magastar, I think. Yeah, this is the one that I rolled like fucking crazy. So I got the crit damage because I wanted that so bad, and then the attack speed is really nice, the 72% on that, so that was good. Did I get one on this one? I don't know if I did. Yeah, I got the multi-shot with the fire rate, so that's actually good on this one. But yeah, I didn't really spend too much time on the Rivens. I just got like the bare minimum of what I needed and kind of called it a day. All right, I gotta get my ass out of here. I gotta take a break. I just want to lay down. I'm still going through the whole recovering from this cold crap. So anyways, I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I'm finally getting my motorcycle back tomorrow too, so I'm super excited about that, so I can stop paying Uber hundreds of dollars every week just to go to work. So I'm so tired of doing that, but yeah, I'm happy at the same time, so I can get my bike back. Anyway, have a good one. I'll see you guys